Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Final Fantasy I. When last we left off, I ascended the Mirage Tower and the Flying Fortress, and we made it to the 4th floor. Not the final floor, but close. And I think I left it off with an exclamation or an exasperated cry or something of the sort about not liking this floor, because it's annoying if you don't know where you're going. I do, so there is at least some slight benefit, but only some. Only some. And I did choose to not go down. I healed myself with items. I have 2 others remaining, which is probably a mistake, and I could probably give them to Vivi, but I'm not going to. I did not want to ascend the tower again and ascend the Flying Fortress again, because I did not want to get any more levels off screen, because I don't want to get any levels off screen. And this floor is easy. You go down. Wait, no. What am I doing? And this is as a fun little bit of behind-the-scenes information. This is the second time I'm recording this. First time, I wiped to an enemy, to a random encounter on the next floor that I had no memory of, and it almost killed me. Actually, that's not true. Technically it almost killed me. I decided to reload last save because I was very, very low on MP for both Rosa and Vivi. 1, 2. So that was fun. Except for the part where I wasted, oh god, I think my timer at the end of that was 8 minutes or so. Because I spent about 4 of it, I think, was in that battle, just pumping out my best attacks and spells, and it was healing almost as much damage as I was doing every turn to it, so that's fun. But, c'est la vie. What was it? I was talking about something. It is quite cold where I live. So this episode will probably be quite short. Sabin gained a level, 33 hit points, agility. Oh, he actually got stamina and luck, too. And here we are. He actually got stamina and luck in my last encounter. I'm going to save now. I'm going to save here. Because if I get into an encounter with this thing, I'm going to try to run away. Okay. It's just air elementals. Just air elementals. Good. Yeah, if this episode might be short because I kind of just want to go crawl under a blanket because it's cold and I don't have a heater on at the moment because I'm recording. It's following temperature are in Fahrenheit because I am an ignorant, dumb American. Ooh, and another ether. I'm going to stop here and I'm going to save again because it makes me feel better about myself. So yeah, I think it's 29 degrees. Ooh, a mind flare. Are you gonna mind blast me? Are you gonna suck my brain, dude? I like mind flares. I like mind flares a lot. I killed him in a single. Okay. But it's 29 degrees, I think, according to depending on which weather app or source or service you use, it's the Real Sense or Real Feel or whatever other dumb gimmick name they have for it. It feels upper teens. Hello there, mysterious green orb. Lich. Merilith. The Kraken. Actually, what would be a windy voice for Tiamat? I don't know. You have defeated 3 fiends and reached my lofty perch. Yeah, I got nothing. I have nothing. At least nothing that's not going to peak my microphone constantly, or even more than I already do. More the better. May the image of Tiamat, the Wind Fiend, be the last to burn in your eye. No, it sounds like an edgy anime kid. Besides, Tiamat's a female anime, right? That's a pretty fucking cool looking sprite you got there, dude. Let's use this, and you just punch. You do this, and you... You... Temper Sabin. That sounds like... Ooh, Thunderbolt. Kuwabara. Who's afraid of a little thunder? Oh, that was a lot of damage. Please don't do that anymore. 300, not bad. I don't remember if Shell is in this game. I'm not going to use Invis. Oops. Okay. So we're just going to attack with you. I wish Courage had that. Oh wow, fully restores. That's actually very handy. How much MP does that cost? 35. That's not horrible. I can stand to heal one more person. Or I can stand to heal one person. Who is it gonna be? You or you? You or you? Temper Oren. Okay, you got it off before the attack, so I don't have to worry about you dying immediately. Ooh, poison gas. That's not great. Not good for me. Okay. So, cure you. I'm very worried. This fight is quite hard. Like, depending on how you play this... God, 63 hit points worth of damage, that is nothing. Depending on how you play this fight and the final fight, this could very easily be the final non-optional boss battle. And I say non-optional because I don't know how difficult the optional boss fights are. Cure... You're okay, I'll cure you. If my healer dies, things are worse for me. This could be interesting. Ice Storm seems bad. Yep, that wasn't great. Good thing, old Fight Man has a bunch of hit points and a bunch of defense. So that is good. I don't know if I've ever really used Saber, to be perfectly honest. Also, the smart thing to do, I mentioned not going out and doing the smart thing. The smartest thing to do would have been to leave, go get 8th level spells. You raise attack and accuracy. Sure, let's see. Blaze. That's a strange one for a Wind Fiend to use. Oh god, 81 does nothing. 43 is also pointless. Yeah, it would be to go and buy 8th level spells and then nuke this motherfucker. But I'm not doing that. I'm doing this instead. Let's heal you. This is going to be doing the most damage. Ooh, yeah, good thing I'm healing you. And then I can Courage Orin next turn. I feel good about that decision. Okay. That went a lot faster than I thought it would. Let me scratch my chin in contemplation of how I think things might go in the future. How strange. How quaint. That was much easier than the fucking optional random encounter that I fought and wiped at. But that's pointless. That's not the point here. What's happening right now is even more incredible. We have brought light to the Wind Crystal once again. Who fucking Ra. Oh, and the Whisperwind Cove, also a pretty cool name. All of these optional dungeons in this game have really cool names. I just wish they didn't suck. That's also a pretty fucking cool looking statue. I wouldn't mind having one of those just sitting, like, not a life-size statue. A fucking 8-foot tall, 5-headed, I mean, that would be pretty fucking cool. But, I think an 8-foot tall, giant fuck-off dragon statue somewhere in my house would be, difficult to explain to people. Let's just say, other than just look at it, it's fucking cool. No, I meant like a statue, like a small stone. Oh, of course I get a random encounter right before I leave. Oh, thank God it's not the Warmech, because that would have been fucking hilarious. You're unlucky. Dave, friendo, I'm gonna burn you. Because I've got the MP to spare. That was much easier than I remember it being. I'm both dreading and not dreading the final encounter. Reason being, because I remember it being very hard. And that wasn't. So I'm worried that it will be very, very hard, and I will be underprepared. But, I guess before we do that, there's some things that I want to do. This is going to be I guess I'm going to finish it off as a, what do you want to call it? Oh, I'm actually going to stand here first. A cleanup episode. Got some items to go buy. Places to go visit. Where the fuck am I? I want to go directly south. And I'm going to nap here because I can't be bothered to go to Cornelia. Even though I'm going that way anyway. I just like Provoca. I like the way it looks. It's nicer looking than Cornelia. Cornelia looks like a nice starting town for a D&D game or whatever. But this looks like just a nice little town. I don't know if I'd like living in it, to be fair, but it looks pretty fucking cool. It's like, there's the water theme and all of that. That's pretty cool to me. It's, well, it's not really anything like Venice, and I've never been to Venice, so I couldn't say for sure anyway. I've seen pictures. I played Assassin's Creed 2. As a matter of fact, I think I actually technically own the Assassin's Creed 2 collection on PS3. I don't actually know if I've even played it. I was given it, and I played the original Assassin's Creed 2 on Xbox 360. It's tons of fun. I highly recommend it if you're into that sort of thing. And it's kind of older at this point, but it's still fun. It can still be fun. Oh god, where is the dwarf cave? It is here. I can't land there. Shit, I have to walk up. Okay, now we're not going to forget. Sure, whatever. I'll fight him. Sure. I'll do that. I'll fight him. And since we're getting pretty close to the end, I'm not going to end this episode. I think we still have one or two more episodes before the end. At minimum one, but maybe two. I mean, maybe three if things go horribly, but I don't anticipate that happening. Hello there, Mr. Dwarf friend. You wanted adamantite? Here you go. We got some adamantite. Is this adamantite? Alright, I'll use this to make you the finest sword you ever wield. Sweet. I like cool things. And remembering to get the ultimate weapon in this game. Done. In all my years, I've never crafted a finer sword. Go on, take her. Here's yours. Thanks, Mr. Dwarf. That's real cool of you. Yeah, we've got Excalibur. Excalibur? Yeah, I have something on my mind. I'm not playing that next. Not even close. I do want to read it again. 61 attack, 210 accuracy. Sword crafted from a legendary metal. Oh yeah. Feels good. Feels good. Okay, now we gotta go to... what is it? The north... west, but mostly west? Is that way going to be faster, or is it going to be... I think it's technically faster to go this way. But I'm not going to swear to that. Yeah, I'm actually planning on doing a bunch of shorter... Not a bunch. A group of shorter series between... after I finish this one. Because... spoiler alert. The thing I was going to do kind of fell through because of my own failings in my personal time. I originally didn't want to practice stuff like whenever I thought about doing this as a hobby forever ago. But just doing things kind of here randomly, depending on what I feel like, and just not practicing anything or not caring if I've, played through it or not. And I'm kind of changing my mind on that. I don't want to have a complete unfamiliarity with things. I don't want to do blind playthroughs, for example. I think that's a big one, is that I don't want to do blind stuff. Exceptions to that... actually, I can't think of any. I also don't want to go in completely unprepared and unpracticed. Visual novels I'm less worried about, but non-visual novels I am. And I was going to play a big RPG. And I didn't want to go into that completely unprepared, because I haven't played said big RPG in a while. I'm trying to think. I haven't beaten it in 4 or 5 years, probably. And it's a really good game, and it's really short, and it's not hard to memorize. It's not a hard game. I just haven't beaten it in a while. Actually, it might have been slightly less than 4 or 5 years. It might be 3 or 4. Anyway, it's been a while, and I didn't want to go through it and bumble around in a few places, so I wanted to play through it in my free time. But I got distracted by other things in my free time, because I don't have, like, unlimited free time. Nobody does. And I was distracted with other things, so I failed. I was going to play not a super long, but a decent length, fantastic RPG, one of my favorite RPGs, just RPG in general, it's not a JRPG. And I was actually kind of looking forward to it, but I realized a couple days ago as I was sitting down to record the episode 16, that I wasn't going to be able to play through it in that time unless I did nothing but play that game in my free time, and then I would be starting it up immediately after finishing it. I didn't want to do that, so I'm going to play a few shorter things in between, and well, we'll go from there. And some of them one of them I was going to do anyway. I even mentioned it, no, 2 of them I was going to do anyway. I mentioned it in my update video that I wanted to do those this year, and I was going to do those now, and I'm going to do them next. But I have a couple of other shorter visual novels, shorter stuff, probably visual novels, between now and then. So hopefully I will either have a better idea of what I want to play, or I will be able to know the game well enough that I can play it on the channel and not hate myself. How do I get it there? Oh, right, this way. I'm an idiot. Yep, I want that. And I want that. And... well, there's more level 8 spells, but I don't remember where they are. Yeah, I guess I'll walk back because I'm still talking, I guess, and I won't remember to talk whenever I resume. And I'm, I guess, padding out this episode length because there's not much left to do before the final dungeon, and I don't want to start that now. Yeah, I have ideas that I want to do. Like, I had an idea that, well, the RPG that I wanted to play was sort of going to be, I thought Final Fantasy 1 would be longer. And if I end up saying, fuck it, I'm going to attempt to do the... no, I'm probably not. I'm not even going to humor that. But I thought Final Fantasy 1 would be a little bit longer. And not that I'm, disappointed with how this is going. I'm quite enjoying it. And I'd probably get tired of it if it was too long. It's not the type of game that can hold my attention for super long amounts of time. So, it's not a horrible thing that it's ending earlier than I thought. But I have a plan that I want to do for Halloween, and if the things that I'm wanting to do before that, I might end up having to take a break from the whatever series I'm doing. Ooh, and I shield. Whatever series I'm doing at the time to be able to play through the Halloween thing that I want to do, because I really want to do it unless... the only thing that's going to stop me from doing one of the 2 things I have in mind is, being completely preoccupied with something else, and I want to get into level 9 hit points, 5 MP, strength, agility, luck. Well, one thing is going to require me to familiarize myself with something, which is going to take some time, but it's, fucking October when I need to worry about it, so I have a bunch of time. And the other thing is something that the first thing is a visual novel, and sort of a visual novel. I will have to play through it. It is, actually, I'm not even sure if it's a visual novel enough to be on the VNDB, so I actually can't say if it's a visual novel for sure or not. But the other thing is something that I've played yearly. Well, a group of things, some of which I have played yearly for... You said level 8 spells? You're just level 7. Since, early 2000s. Either yearly or close to. Level 8, here we go. Warp, kill. I do want Holy. And Null All. Oh, God. Hold, please, I think. Where do you get Warp, or Nuke? Let's Google that, shall we? Interesting. We definitely want to continue. Oh, because they changed... Okay, that makes sense. They changed Nuke to Life 2. Or they changed Nuke to Flare. I did not know that. So I guess in this case, we will get... Let's get Kill and just hope for the best, I guess. There's not much else I want to get. I'm going to shop for items. I might actually... I forgot to go get items from... Place Lufinia. That was dumb of me. Oh, you have items. It's fine. Let's see. Let's just buy 96. It's not like we need the fucking money for anything else. I don't really need that many Phoenix Downs, but I'll get 30 of them. There, we have 35 Phoenix Downs. It's all good now. Let's buy a bunch of... Again, I'm not buying anything else, so it's fine. Let's have 50 high potions. Get a bunch more cottages. Okay. I think we're good. So I guess there's one last thing to do before we go to the end, and that is to go to directly south. The other thing I don't remember what I was talking about. I'm distracting myself. I'm very tired as well and cold. I have lots of excuses, and none of them are good. Yay! I guess that's pretty much how it works, isn't it? You have 100 excuses, but, none of them are good. So let's save, and, I guess just go in here, and, well, there's somebody we have to talk to. He said to come back when we've beaten the 4 fiends, didn't he? Right? Guys? Now, let's see you. I am Wukong. I see a cycle of wrath, a dim light, guided by destiny, that about which our entire future revolves. You... what? The forces that make up the world, power must be turned toward its proper end. Bring us the light of the 4 crystals only... Yeah, I beat everybody, or I beat all of the 4 fiends. I thought I was supposed to come back here and talk to you. I guess not. Fiends, the chain broke up like a time, but Granite must travel to destroy. You have no memory of this, but only wanted this time before probably flood deep before the flow time, but it worked here. And this time, I'm not reading this very well at all. The 4 crystals shine once again. The combined power of that light is the only means to break through the wall of time. The architect of this disaster is beyond that wall, 2,000 years in the past. Okay. The 4 forces gather in the Chaos Shrine, the geographic center of the 4 altars. Interesting. With the forces flowing again freely, the time to go to the Chaos Shrine and strike the root of the... Okay. 12 stages are we, fucking asshole, guided to the... Look at this dude. Talks like that. I'm Wukong's. Yep, they just tell you where to go. Okay, I thought they played a nice little cutscene for you. That's disappointing. I wanted a cutscene. I didn't just want to go to the final fucking area, and that's boring. Oh well, I guess I'll just fly up this way. What am I hit point wise? I guess well, there's a couple of things I want to do first. Let's go and talk to the princess and the king. I mean, they were our first benefactors in this adventure. How's it going? If you wanted, you could... I mean, here in Cornelia? No, it's nothing. You should make preparations for your journey. Restore the crystals to light to the crystals. They're changed. Sarah's thoughts are always with you. Oh, yes, okay, that's kind of disappointing. They don't even have any new dialogue lines. Alright. Well, let's stay at the inn one final time. The cheapest inn in the game, which means it's the best. And I guess once we're done sleeping, that means there's only one place left to go. We can march forward to the end. And so, next time, we go to the Chaos Shrine. We go to the final dungeon, and we confront whatever this being is. That I think Chaos is what it's called. And we, well, head forever further to the end. And, well, I hope to see you all there.